Today, I want to talk about a new home that popped up this week in an area of Tucson, Arizona that I really like and my wife really likes. In fact, it's an area that we almost made an offer for on a house a few years ago when we first moved out here. It's a gorgeous place and thought I'd want to walk through it as I also explore with you. So, the area I want to talk about called Dove Mountain, and it's this home here, just on the inside of Canyon Pass at Dove Mountain. When I look at my Zillow filter right now, it's something that came up recently in the last 7 days, so it's pretty new. And let's go right into it. And this is a $2.4 million house, 4 bedroom, 4 bath, 5,500 square feet. Wow. Much bigger than what our family needs. We have baby number 4 expected in about end of January, so just about 30 days from now, but still probably twice the size we need. Yeah, this is in Miranda. This is right around Dove Mountain, and let's see what makes this place so special. Luxury living awaits you in a mesmerizing city with mesmerizing city lights and endless mountain views. Yeah, it's a great place. You can see from this picture here. It's got a great view of the mountain. I think this is probably facing south towards that mountain back there. We'll take a deep dive in a little bit. It looks like it's designed by Ron Robinett. I don't know anything about this person. First time I saw this name come across, so I'll look it up later. Things that stick out: quality block construction, masonry walls. So that's good. I like that kind of building. It's pretty rigid. Usually has good R value. It's probably good, clean, and probably low toxic house. Very short description. I've seen much longer descriptions for much lower priced homes, but look, it's like it's been out for 2 days. So it was listed on Christmas Eve. So good for you, real estate agent, working hard on Christmas Eve. Looks like it's by Sandro Northcutt from the Long Realty Company, which is, I believe, the largest real estate agency here in Tucson. So let's just go right into the pictures here. Yeah, it's very nice. Great entrance. You walk in. It's got a nice overhang, so it probably blocks the sun. I'm guessing this is facing south. Yeah, so you got mountain views all around, huh? Front and back. Great entrance here. Looks like maybe it's travertine floors. There's a great opening when you walk in. I see things that stick out for me, of course, is the windows. This kind of view I would love to have in a more modest home. It's something that we'd be willing to spend money on a future remodel. I love the under cove lighting. It's probably LED. It has a nice touch. But yeah, it's great, simple yet elegant entrance when you walk in. This fireplace is a bit much. Oh, very cool view there. Looks like a little custom steel work lighting here. And here's the kitchen. I like that little drop down that matches the shape of the island. Looks like it's got a built-in refrigerator. Nice wraparound. Looks like a fairly small kitchen for a 5,000 square foot home. Let me just go back a bit. Did I miss something here? Oh, that's nice. Unless this is the secondary kitchen, which would be rare. But yeah, looks like it's a bit small for a 5,500 square foot kitchen, but maybe there's a butler's kitchen later on. Okay, so here is the utility room. Very nice as well. It's probably bigger than most people's kitchen. Let me just go back. Yeah, nice view there with a corner window. And this looks like it's probably an office. Man, I love these little details where you have a corner window where they meet. This is not cheap to do, but yeah, it's not a cheap house. And this appears to be the same study room. I do wish sometimes agents would spend a little more time to add the description. So in Zillow, you can add some commentary. So that's what we did when we sold our first home to make sure they knew this was bedroom one, bedroom two, bedroom three, office. So I'd imagine it would be helpful if you're a multi-million dollar buyer, if you're a buyer looking for a multi-million dollar home, to have some details on which room we're looking at. But regardless, I assume this is the master bedroom. If not, then I'm quite jealous if this is a secondary bedroom. But great details here. Great walk-in closet. Looks like it's a little lower ceiling than the other rooms so far that we've seen, but nonetheless, a beautiful bathroom. A little bit not my style, maybe a little too bronze for me, but in Tucson, we do notice a lot of homes with a lot of earthy tones, especially in the higher end. I haven't seen too many modern interiors since I've been here, which is a little bit more of my preference. Well, a little walk-in shower. I don't imagine that's the master shower. Just maybe this is the guest bedroom. Let's keep going. Nice reading room. There's another TV that looks like a frame. Nice touch. Another bathroom in a bedroom. So maybe that's a good guest bedroom. Virtually staged. Ah, YSL, huh? Yves Saint Laurent. If you're into that stuff, you guys can see that. I guess even millionaires do virtual staging. Another bathroom with Uncle Sam. Cool. A little, guessing, workshop area. Looks like linoleum. I wonder if this is like the first floor of the basement area, based on the ceiling heights that we're looking at. Ah, Namaste. Stage for a gym. Good idea. Or a music room. Yeah, good enough. Put my drum set in there and have the kids tune out. This looks like a different area of the house. I don't, we can try to see later where this is, but it looks like another courtyard of some sort or a secondary patio. Oh, wow. That's quite the view. Wow, that pool is probably twice the size of the pool we've ever had. Let's go back a bit. Yeah, that looks maybe not the same side. Yeah, definitely a different side. It's a good view. Small outdoor barbecue area. Wow. That's, I just can't help really loving this view. I love how it blends in with the mountains. So it's quite well done home. Okay, so there's the view. So maybe you're driving up here, bank left to get into the garage, and right for the front entrance, again, which has the swimming pool. So let's move on. Yeah, it's quite nice. Solar panels galore. So it's the end of a cul-de-sac. Ah, so maybe there's another home right here on the left. So you have one neighbor nearby, but pretty much to yourself here. Again, breathtaking views. Yeah, I do miss those views. We have a humble view from our house too, but yeah, this is quite amazing. So here's the lot. I think this was 1.8. Yeah, there we go. 1.757 acres. And here's how it's drawn out. So it extends back here. It looks like you don't have a neighbor back there, which we saw from the shot here. So in Canyon Pass, see the last photo, usually Dove Mountain. Yep. Wow, that's quite a beautiful home. Again, $2.4 million home, 4 bedroom, 4 bath, 5,432 square feet. Its estimate is at 3.341 million, but what does estimate know right now in this kind of market? Already um, looks like they listed it and dropped the price by 15,000. Let's go take a look. So again, this was listed 2 days ago. 20 saves. That's interesting. Um, and let's just take a look here. So it's been on the market longer than the data suggests. So sold for 2002. So this is probably the price of the lot back then. So that's pretty high price for 1.8 acres, 376. And I believe this was built in 2015. Let's go. Let me just confirm that. Yeah. Oh, built in 2005. Excuse me. Built in 2005. And then they listed it last November at 2.499. So maybe would have been worth about 1.5 million before COVID. Let's assume. And how much? So it's been on the market over a year, but yet Zillow made it look like it was only listed 2 days ago. Maybe they switched agents a few times. Who knows? So started at 2.5, dropped it 1%, dropped it 10% in March of this year, which is when we started seeing a lot of price drops ourselves. Then in July, is this a price increase? Yeah. In July, the price increased back over 2.4. They removed it after being on the market for nearly 5 months again. And on Christmas Eve, was surprised listing again at 2.34385. I wonder why Zillow considers that a $15,000 drop if the listing was removed and re-added. Well, regardless, there you have it. $2.4 million home. So if you're not too familiar with this area, let's take a look where this house is. Well, we almost made an offer in this area. So let's take a look. So if you're not familiar with Tucson, Tucson's kind of shaped in between these two mountains. It's in a valley. Downtown is right here. This is kind of downtown. You can see some of the places I've pinned, but this is downtown. U of A is here right in the center. Really the only landmark. But great place. The other famous suburb of Tucson is called Oro Valley. It's right here in the middle between downtown Tucson here and where we're going to look at in Dove Mountain right here. So currently we live up here. You can see the blue dot right here, just north of Catalina, and we can spend some time talking about that later. So let's talk about Dove Mountain. So it's just along, for your reference, here's a Highway 10. This goes out to San Diego, and there's not another highway connecting there, but most people typically would take this road up, which is called Twin Peaks, and you would go up from here, or you would take Oracle, or also known as 77, and go west. There's not a lot of feeder roads in here, but it's kind of one of the joys of living out here. So Dove Mountain kind of starts around here. If you look down here, I would say Tangerine and Dove Mountain Road is probably the main crossroads. And there's a big sign here, which you saw before. And let's see if I'm correct. If I remember, yeah, let's do it here. Put that guy right there. Yeah, there's Dove Mountain. And there's a Ritz-Carlton in here, which is we c- near this property, and which we can look at later. Let me zoom back out. And at this intersection, there's a grocery store, um, brewery, or there's a brewery nearby. Yeah, Dove Mountain Brewery. We've been there. Pretty nice place. Not too bad. There's a Walgreens here. I mentioned the gas station. And I talked about the grocery store. Actually, it's the Fry's. I believe it's one block this way. So let me just go back east a little bit. Yeah, there it is. Fry's Marketplace. This is a nice one as well. It's pretty new. So I imagine if you're living out there, this is where majority of the people would shop, and this is where we would have probably shopped if we had moved on that property 2 years ago. But this would be the main entrance, main road leading up to Dove Mountain. Again, it's aptly named Dove Mountain Road. You can see I mentioned Twin Peaks earlier, so this is where Twin Peaks and Dove Mountain switch names. So Dove Mountain, you head north up here, and then you start seeing some small communities. I believe this is a gated community. Um, yeah, we did. This was another area we looked at quite often. There was a home right here that we almost made an offer for. It's a smaller gated community. The Preserves, I believe. The Preserve. It's a beautiful place. And you drive up, and this is you have a country club here, the Highlands of Dove Mountain. I believe this is the active adult community, and it's a beautiful drive up here. I'll zoom out again to show what the drive looks like. But yeah, it's a nice, slow, meandering drive. Um, Up this road, and it slowly increases in elevation as you go north. As you can imagine, you're getting closer and closer to the mountains. And so it's just a nice, pleasant drive. No one's speeding. I've probably taken this road almost 100 times. It's just such a beautiful thing area. And so let's make our way up here. So there's another golf course, the Gallery Golf Club. I haven't been here before, but I believe Live Golf had a tournament here earlier this year. If you guys follow golf, so it is a premium golf course. And I believe the house we're trying to go to is around here. Let me just confirm. Let me copy and paste that address. Okay, I was a little off. Just before that big curve. Okay. Yes, so it's right here. And how would you make that drive? Let's see. Directions. I'll just pick the Ritz-Carlton since it's a big point. So you could go from there. So there's an end. I believe that this is where the entrance must be, or one of the entrance at Dove Canyon Pass. So this is probably a gated community. Let's see how far we can see in here. Take out, bring our guy back. Oh, look at that. You can get pretty far. So let's look at this intersection. Let's see what this looks like. Canyon Pass. Let's see if I can go on the right side of the road. Here we go. Looks like we have the security station. So I guess, okay. Yeah, if you're a resident, you probably go to the right here. I imagine that's what you have to do. There's the sensor, probably for your tag to open the gate. And this is where it ends. Can't go any further. See if I can reorient myself. Zoom out a little bit. Yeah. All right. So let's go north again. Here we go. So we have a nice entrance. As you can imagine, everyone has a lot of land here. All probably 1 acre or more. This one's probably much bigger than 1 acre. Yeah, beautiful. Let's zoom out and get to that house again. So you would go up there, drive all the way down here, another cul-de-sac. There's one of your neighbors. Not too many here. I wonder how many open lots there are. And you go up Copper Sunset Drive, past a neighbor or two, and here's your cul-de-sac. I wonder if there's plans to build more here. Looks like maybe there's a U-turn for the fire truck. I'm not sure. But yeah, there's the house. As I was right, it's facing this little patio is facing north against the mountain, and the pool is facing south. It looks like the pool is empty, huh? When they must have been building this out. It'd been nice to see what this area looks like, but I imagine it's quite hilly. Maybe I can have my wife take us out there once and get a closer look at this house. Looks quite nice. So what else is in this neighborhood? So we have the gallery, which is a country club. It's got swimming pools, tennis courts, probably pickleball. Yeah, that looks like a pickleball court and tennis court. I believe they have more than one pool. We do have some friends that are members or have often been guests there. And you could keep following Dove Mountain Road, and you would imagine, or I imagine, eventually they're going to connect this back to 10, because that would be a game changer. It would be quite nice to have that ability, or at least come back down to Tangerine South. Yeah, either way, it'd be nice to get out of here. I believe there's a dirt road because I've seen some. You can see some trails here, but yeah, it ends here. The house we were interested in before, I believe, was right here, Boulder Pass. Yeah, I think it was. I think it was in this. Yeah, it was around here. Red Hawk. Yeah, it was one of these homes here. It's quite a nice home. This was when we had 3 kids and wasn't expecting a fourth. And now, with the fourth coming on the way, this home would probably have been too small. I believe it was a 3-bedroom, 3-bath home. And I think it was this house. It would have been nice to have made a move on it. But yeah, it's all homes here. Nothing else. No retail. There's a school, a STEM school, but yeah, nothing else really outside the sports club. Once you get in here, I mentioned the Ritz-Carlton, which is up here. So you would drive from here. There's a nice entrance. This traffic circle. I love traffic circles. There should be a street view. Here you go. Yeah. So you go in here, take a right, and drive up here. I'm surprised there's no Google Street View here because it's not private. There's a guard entrance here, but you just say you're here to go to the hotel or to even hike. So you go past here, let them know. And what we did before, you could pull out here and walk this trail, Wild Burl Trailhead. So this is where you would park if you're not staying at the hotel. And we've made this walk before. A simple hike, pretty gorgeous, and you just go right along the resort right here. I believe you can do a much longer trail up here, but that's pretty hard. This is the best we could do with 3 kids and a pregnant wife. We just played around here and then came back. As you can see, there's a lot more lots here. I believe these are Ritz-Carlton residences. And when we were last there a few months ago, these were still all empty. So I don't even know if they're available. But there you have it, folks. A little review of 4316 West Cactus Crest Road. The latest listing on Zillow, but it looks like it's been out for over a year. Good luck to the agent selling this home. So if you're interested in this home, help me out and reach out to Viktoria Fellinger. She's a real estate agent here working for Engel & Volkers. Hope you enjoyed the walkthrough. I certainly did. Talk to you next time.